Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome to the episode of the Void Talk Show. On our segment, Ask, Gas, or Grass. Tommy has the ass. No, he has the grass. I'm just kidding. He has the grass. If you need it on the low, this and that too.
I got some grass.
Also, he copped one of Young Gun Mom's bags and shit.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Pretty nice.
Pretty
cool, durable. Cool. I'm not gonna show what's up in there. Actually,
they will be, for sale. The bags and merch in a little bit. We're planning some shit. But of course, Godfrey the Free Thinker here with
Tommy.
And back there.
Roddy, man.
And.
Yeah.
And yeah, so again, this is another episode in the whip in Ron Burgundy. That's why I named my car, because the car is burgundy. So Ron Burgundy. Did you guys know that fucking the Cal Expo over there, they had like their fucking first 420 event?
Yeah, it was a pop fest.
Yeah, I got it right
was
here.
High Times?
First annual California 420 festival. Says, yep, California pulling up, and it's only getting started. Tickets.
Let me see.
Right there. Crowds are pulling in, smoke is in the air, music is live, vendors are going crazy. If you're not here yet, what are you doing?
Huh.
I'm guessing, it was only for 420. That'd be cool if they had like another day after that. Honestly, I didn't fucking hear about this until like after it happened and shit, so.
I wonder if that's where my homie performed at.
Oh, really? Oh, that's, again, yeah, I was going to
Shit.
say, check there for fucking performing, or if I could vendor and shit, just sell merch and shit, that'd be cool.
Concerts at the park.
Oh, yeah, and another concert at the park, yeah, we will be.
Oh, no, that's what it was.
Concert in the park, we're going to be doing that. May 1st is our first day. We will be going on the first day and other days, but mainly on the first day to do a little podcast episode there. It's going to be a little quick one, just walking around, seeing who's playing, and, catch the vibe. Young Guy Mob is always there. We're not like
bring the kid booze out.
Yeah, there you go. We're not always there, like every fucking day, or like every fucking like day they have the event and shit. But there are 2 days that I definitely want to go there.
Who's performing?
We did it last year. We doing it again this year.
We do it everywhere. Yeah, Young Guy Mob does it
last year.
That's when you started coming with us last year.
Yeah, and then that's when some funny stuff happened.
The only 2 days that we plan on going, well, May 1st, Edge Hill, I'm not sure, I haven't heard of Edge Hill, Rainbow City Park, Ashley, Jaguar, and DJ Keith.
I don't know any of you guys, I'm sorry.
May 1st, that's May 1st. But the ones that I really want to go to, we should go to, is the June 5th, Souls of Mischief. Yep. June 5th, Souls of Mischief. I need to see Souls of Mischief. And then June 19th, Kid Ink is going to be there.
I saw that. I kind of thought it was, not real.
Oh, no, it's real. It's on their official page and shit. But yeah, catch us there and shit. We're going to be doing, a little podcast episode on May 1st, just, about it. Yeah, we'll have all the rest right here, the whole list. But yeah, I definitely will be going there. Of course, it's at Cesar Chavez Park, even though it might get renamed. And, they have the whole statue of him wrapped up in shit and saran wrap or whatever.
I think we should
shit.
just say the concert in the park from now on.
Yeah, well, concert in the park. I mean, yeah, still, with all the shit that happened with Cesar Chavez, fuck him and what he did. But at the same time, he did some good shit with, Mexican Americans, helped
If you're
all
like
that shit.
me, you'll say concert in the park.
Concert in the park. CIP, SIP, KIP. Not DUI stops, but fucking weed, cannabis stops.
Yeah,
in Broadway.
Oh, it was both. Yeah, it was both. I think DUI and fucking also weed and shit. It was also in Oak Park and downtown areas and shit. It was pretty crazy. It says Sacramento Police Department issued dozens of citations during their DUI driver's license checkpoint operation on April 20th through Sacramento. According to stats by the police department, officers screened 764 vehicles from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. Yesterday, police conducted 68 driver's license checks, resulting in 30 citations for suspended or unlicensed drivers over the 6 hours. They also issued 20 citations for other violations. And of course, some of those were for weed too and shit, because I don't know why they're cracking down on people. Well, I mean, driving, I could drive high. I could drive high and shit. Other people can't though.
I can't drive fucking drunk.
So.
Shit. I can drive high.
Yeah.
But, you know.
It's
actually more focused, if anything.
Right. Right, yeah. But no, yeah, it's funny because like every time when it happens, like, you know, like I'm driving down there, I never hit those checkpoints.
Yeah, I just don't even go.
They only did it because
no, I'm not gonna lie. If it's not around my area, I don't give a fuck.
That part, no, yeah.
Yeah, they only did it because of 420. Any other day, unless there was like a big event going on or something, that's the only time they ever do it.
Yeah. Oh, do you guys hear that they're finally fucking bringing, you know, that big Sacramento K Street shooting happened in 2022?
Mm-hmm.
They're just now fucking like, Sacramento K Street shooting trial begins with opening statements and emotional testimony. So it just now is being opened, and it's just like fucking 3 years later and shit. That's fucking crazy. It says prosecutors and defense attorneys made their opening arguments Tuesday over whether the two surviving defendants accused of committing Sacramento's deadliest shooting acted in malice. Last names Payton and Martin appeared in court for the April 3rd, 2022 K Street shooting that left 6 dead and 12 injured. Jesus. As people were leaving bars in one of the city's popular nightlife corridors, of the 6 killed, 3 were innocent bystanders. The other 3 are believed to have been part of the shootout. Prosecutors say were gang-related. That shit, honestly, I mean, I understand, like, you know, if they needed, you know, extra evidence and shit like that to actually, like, you know.
Howie.
Howe Avenue.
4 people were hurt in the shooting at HOWE Community Park on Saturday night, according to the Sacramento County Sheriff's Office. At 6:30 p.m., deputies responded to HOWE Park on reports of the individuals carrying concealed weapons. They then received a second call reporting a fight had broken out, deputies said. Upon arrival, the sheriff's office noted that several hundred people were gathered in the park without authorization. Park officials contacted the sheriff's office to break up the group. According to the Sacramento County Sheriff's Office, deputies surrounded the park and gave public address announcements for people to leave the area. It was at this time that deputies heard 20 to 25 gunshots, and people began to flee.
Damn.
God damn.
Somebody had to switch.
Go ahead, nephew.
Switch them down, nephew.
That was crazy, honestly. Yeah, and we'll put footage right here of all the shit that's happened. You know, like, I saw a lot of people running and shit like that, but god damn, 20 to 25? I wonder what the event was for, though, too. It says, according to deputies, once they cleared the park, they located 4 separate victims, 3 with gunshot wounds and 1 with a laceration from being grazed. The sheriff's office said the victims were a 24-year-old male, 25-year-old male, 21-year-old male, and 23-year-old female. All victims were transported to hospital, stable condition. A vehicle of interest was found in Fairfield, and 2 women and a man were detained by the Solano County Sheriff's Office. A firearm was found inside the vehicle, according to law enforcement. Sacramento County Sheriff's Department noted this is still an active investigation and it is unclear the level of involvement the 3 detained people had. So, yeah, it sounds like they already got some people in that shit.
That's wild. What the fuck?
And honestly, I'm kind of glad, you know, like, you know, me and my homies and shit never, like, end up in a situation like that. Or just, like, because we're not out like that much anymore. So, I mean, like, we're not doing young shit anymore. Did you guys see that in Roseville, that train derailment?
No,
fucking hella like fucking cars just piled up on each other.
No shit.
I live like fucking 5 minutes from there. It's fucking crazy. So it's like
it looked like a movie. It looked like some movie shit.
A train derailment at the Union Pacific Rail Yard Sunday evening closed roads and impacted traffic in Roseville for hours before reopening. Calls about the incident first came around 6:15 p.m. regarding a train derailment with fire just east of Foothills Overpass, according to the Roseville Fire Department. Roseville Fire Division Chief Jamie Pepin said the derailment involved about a dozen cars and was pretty significant. They definitely came off the tracks. There was some of the axles were scattered about. Some of them agreed into the dirt. None of them were overturned, but some of them did collide, and they were leaning on one another, and a couple of them were on fire. It was across a couple of different tracks worth of cars that were involved. Like I said, approximately 12. Yeah, that shit's fucking crazy. When the crews first arrived, he said they found a refrigerated boxcar on fire, which exposed another car carrying lumber. Crews began extinguishing the fire and confirmed there were no injuries. Wow, surprisingly no injuries.
So no gas ones?
Wow. We did discover that there was a diesel fuel tank that had been either punctured by the derailment or involved in the fire, and we did mitigate the hazard as well. So, shit, I say they got pretty lucky for a derailment.
Yeah.
Like Hancock did that shit.
I passed through that shit every day to get to the freeway too and shit. And Sunday, well, it said it happened at 6. I was at work at like 5:30. So.
Damn, you could have got your own clip right there.
Right.
Boom.
But nah, I'll let fucking 916 Today, that Instagram, do their thing, because they've been really on their ass and shit. Plus, people help send shit to them. David Singer, he got arrested and he got charges put on him.
Yeah.
David,
the one who singing someone.
Hopefully they kill him.
They're actually throwing the death penalty at him, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I heard about that. The fucking D4V, whatever.
Yeah.
Person. Apparently he killed again.
U.S. singer David, legal name David Anthony Burke, has been charged with the murder of 14-year-old girl Celeste Hernandez. Los Angeles investigators gave an update on the details. Details of the case. Here's what we heard. Hold on. David will face 3 charges in investigation into the murder of Celeste. These include first-degree murder, murder for financial gain, and murdering a witness to an investigation. The charges involve numerous sexual acts with a minor and the mutilation of a body, says LA District Attorney Nathan Nice. Prosecutors will present evidence that Rivas was a witness to an investigation against Burke for sexual acts committed when she was under age of 14 years old. Rivas Hernandez went to Burke's house on 23rd April 2025 and was never seen again, according to the DA. Police Chief Jim McDonnell addressed criticism on how the case has been handled, saying, "My duty is not to fuel speculation, it's to deliver justice." If found guilty, the singer could face life without parole or the death penalty. Death penalty, yeah. That's crazy. And plus, honestly, fucking, don't matter what it was, fucking Cybertruck, fucking whatever, don't they have cameras all around the fucking vehicle?
Yeah, they do.
So I don't know why they couldn't get the footage from there. It probably is, being used. But still, I mean, like, wouldn't that be like the first fucking thing to easily catch his ass? I don't really get that part.
You could have 3 guard animals over baby.
3 what?
Guard animals.
Guard animals. I would like a wolf mixed dog, but having a wolf in general is not an ordinary dog, and you can't just like treat him like a regular dog.
I'd have a gorilla. I'd probably have a polar bear. The alligator.
Some be fast. Some do be fast.
A donkey. Armadillo. Maybe a few badgers.
A what?
Maybe a few honey badgers.
Honey badger.
That is okay.
Tell me.
An elephant for sure.
Oh.
If I could, an orca.
Orca.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you need a big ass tank for that.
Okay, I need like the whole ocean. The fuck? Probably a black panther.
I was gonna put that on my list too.
The one I only have right now is one of those big ass reptilian like dragons. They're like
Komodo dragon.
Their shit is venomous. Hella like venomous and shit.
It's like a Komodo,
saliva.
It's like a Komodo dragon.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
A couple of those. Yeah. I'll say a lion. Common.
A lion.
And a rhino.
Ooh.
Couple rhinos too.